I'd like you guys to listen to this clip. So let's go. Pay attention.
If you look out of the window here, I cannot show you. You will see the glasses of our cathedral that were, of our hall that were broken. You will see the vehicles that were destroyed. Our pastoral center was destroyed. And one of our churches was destroyed. For what? We didn't quarrel with anybody. We didn't say anything to anybody. You have a situation where in northern Nigeria, across northern Nigeria, you have a reservoir of young people who simply at the slightest provocation, whether if it concerns Islam or whatever, whether it has got anything to do with the church, the question Nigerians should ask themselves, what have Christians done that our churches, our properties, our hospitals, which are serving the majority of Muslims, have become objects of target practice? When a president wants to tell me about wishing me a happy Christmas, I need to hear him say, nobody in this country can lose their life because somebody stood up somewhere and said he wants to defend, his religion. People have been killed across this country. Christians have remained vulnerable, and in many respects, their infrastructure and their businesses remain, just, as I said, objects of target practice. You organize a Miss World contest, churches are born across northern Nigeria. You draw cartoons in Denmark, churches are in northern Nigeria. As I'm talking to you, when the president says he's wishing me a happy Christmas as a Christian, I need to hear the president say, professors who are in universities in northern Nigeria, Christian students who are in universities in northern Nigeria, across the whole of the country, can have places of worship. As I'm talking to you, universities 40, 50 years up till today in most universities in northern Nigeria, the Christian community has no place of worship. So when people stand and look at me in the face and say, we're wishing you a happy Christmas, I need you to walk the talk. So if you ask me, what am I supposed to say? And guess what? I'm supposed to fix my church back. I'm supposed to fix back properties that were destroyed. Businessmen are supposed to find money from where to rebuild their businesses. So, this is the country we are living in. And it is unacceptable. And because we left a lot of these things unattended, what you are seeing, many Christians have lived with it. Christians living in northern Nigeria are living in despite our massive contribution to the economic well-being of the states in which, despite our being law-abiding. But every church you are building, you are living in because you don't know what is going to happen. And when these things happen, nobody gets tried. What is happening to us in Nigeria as Christians, and it didn't start today, but it has started over a long period of time. And indeed, I have argued, this is what gave vent to Boko. Because when leaders go around making grandstanding statements about what they will do with religion, you weren't elected to build mosques. You are not elected to build churches. You are elected. What use is it for us to have governors or ministers or presidents building mosques or contributing to mosques when we don't have the roads on which we can, drive on, even going to the churches? It's not their responsibility. You cannot be having these shrill voices in which people are telling you they want to live under Islamic law, they want to live under Christian. We can only have one law, okay, which derives all the laws that derive from the Constitution. So we need people who have the capacity to understand that, first of all, you must create a line in which common citizenship exists, and that irrespective of where you are, whether you are Christian, Muslim, when the Muslims who are living in America or living in Europe, do you hear them worry about everybody is subordinated to the Constitution? But in Nigeria here, somebody can be saying that it is my religion that has asked me to do so. And when I confront my Muslim friends, they are prepared to whisper about this conversation, but not raise their voices. So for me, those things are possible, unless and until you lay a foundation and punish those who don't want to live under the Constitution.